All right, y'all. So as I'm editing this, I did make a skit, but I couldn't put it in the video for some reason. Literally, I tried to transport my skit from my phone because I recorded it on my phone to my PC, and it just wasn't working out for some reason, and it's still not working out. I've been trying for literally like an hour now, trying to get this up, but unfortunately, there's not going to be any skit, but I can upload it separately on the channel when I do get a chance, because like I said, I have CapCut on my phone and stuff like that, so I'll figure out that situation. But I'm sorry, there won't be no skit, so here's a video. Be real precise. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today we are playing a brand new horror game called No, I'm Not a Human. Now, this game has been trending all over YouTube. Like, I've been seeing everybody play it. Like, it's crazy. So I want to see what this hype is about. I bought the game for myself, and we go and play it. I've seen some times, you know, on the videos that people are uploading, and it said 3+ hours on some of them. So for me, I don't know how long I'm gonna sit here and play this for, but I'll see if I can beat the whole game in one go. I might not do that though. I might do different parts, only because that's a lot of editing, and I'm not trying to edit that much. So since this is a long game, grab your snacks, grab anything you need, sit down, relax, and just, you know, watch the video. If you got stuff to do, to leave your TV on or something in the background, let me play. I need my watchtowers up. Watchtowers? I need my watch hours up, and I need my views up. But without further ado, I don't want to waste any of your guys' time, because I'm really excited to play this, and I know this is going to be a really long video, because I added on with the skit as well, too, so that just adds on. But let's get into this game. Ooh. I like the art style. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. That was an ugly picture, by the way. Or ugly flower. Who is this? Is she good? But it was way too hot yesterday. I couldn't even read the rest of that. Is she good? Who's that? He or she? Look at the cat. My voice just cracked. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Oh. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Whoa, we're in the game already? Oh. Y'all see this atmosphere? Who's knocking on the door? Hold your phone for a moment. Speaking of phone, space to use phone. We can't use the phone. Bathroom, better not go in there right now. Check during the day. What the freak? A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. Oh my goodness. That don't even look like a dog anymore. That's a chupacabra at that point. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Yeah, it's trying to eat some people. So we can't go into like the rooms. That's the kitchen. Okay. That's our office. That's our hall. Can we open it? No, we can't open it. Oh, okay. So this is our bedroom, right? Well, I don't want to go to sleep yet because somebody's knocking on my door, so I obviously got to answer. Well, I don't have to answer, but what? Your neighbor's house stands alone in the field, or at the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like the family's asleep. All right, I'm just trying to figure out who's knocking on my door at this time of night. Like, can we look out here? Oh, a few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Are you sure they're asleep? One of them don't even look like they have half their body. All right. Who's knocking at my door, bro? Hey, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? All right. Number one, why in the world are you at my door in the middle of the night asking how's life? What type of... Oh, it's one of these games where you pick... Okay. Same as it ever was. I guess. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. I'm good on my own, bud. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the She told me something weird is going on with the sun. I don't know. You look like a weirdo yourself. Is he like the neighbor of the house that we were just looking at on our window? Like what? Why is he here? Why? And that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. So you came to tell me that, knowing that it's the middle of the night. Not only that, you said there's people. So what if he's one? Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors, what's happening to the sun? I want to know what's happening with the sun. Let's hear about that. Either it's going to explode or something's going to explode on it. Not totally sure. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Great information. So the planet is about to end. Is what I'm hearing. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed the summer's been the hottest it's ever been, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. ... I don't trust him. Like, is he actually our neighbor? Like, what if? I mean, we're talking to him, so. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I don't trust this not one bit. Not one bit. It's the middle of the night. I can look after myself. Okay. How are your wife and daughter holding up? I'm gonna ask him about his wife and daughter. Cause, you know, hey, it's good to check just in case. Cause what if he's not human, you know? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here? What? Yeah, get him out of here. He's not real. There's no way. Yeah, ... Yeah, get them, bro. Great, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. Hold on, we let him in? See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is. Did we just let him in? There's no way. Wait, hold on. Can we open this? We can't open that. He said meet me in it, or something about the kitchen. Can you watch some TV? I guess we go to sleep. I mean. Ew. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission. It's not ammo. It was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. Alright. Bro, why is his eye? Why? Look at his face. Look at him, bro. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures. What was that sound? As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Bro. Okay, so it's daytime. Oh, dang. So, we can't even look outside? Like, alright, well, let's check the office. Okay, we can check the rooms now. I just realized that. Wait. Okay, so what's this room? This is the hall. Get out. What was that? What is that? That was like, I don't like this. All right, let's check the kitchen. Are we for right now? We really let him in the house? I don't trust him. Look at his skin. He's not even like, bro, he's not human. He's not human, I promise you. Dang, so it's all true. After all. I don't, bro, get out of my house, bro. You might as well burn in the sun. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why do I have to let other people in? I could just be, bro, I'm good on my own, bud. I'm good on my own. Why would I let strangers into my house? Great point. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you are alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Yo, why do I need to have other people with me? Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. Choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. Now be sure to look out your windows. TVs are great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. That is true. What do we need to do? Then what? I mean, they're both the same question, so. I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. Okay. 060757. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, I'm gonna like write this down, by the way, just in case if we need to remember this or something like that. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. I know, why is he just pointing down like that? Also, that's disgusting. There's a roach in the fridge. Dang. I don't even know what he said, but yo, this game art style is actually amazing though. Okay, that's the closet. Alright, that's our bathroom. We can't look outside because the sun is gonna kill you. Literally. You can't look outside. So you can't look outside at anything at all. So we have to be up during the night? That's crazy, bro. Well, we checked everything, so I guess we go to sleep. Uh-oh. Y'all see how the music changes when it's nighttime? In the distance, you spy on the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. And somebody's knocking on my door. I don't trust nobody. I really don't. What in the world? See a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. So they're out here when you have freaking visitors, whatever they are, visitors walking around here like this? Yeah, not my cup of tea. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They paid you no mind. Alright, stop knocking on my door, gang. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided to not go out. Are they afraid of something? The visitors! Alright, who's knocking at my door, bro? What is that supposed to be? What is that? That is not human. I'll tell you what, that is not human. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can I get... I can't even speak. I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strangers and people out here tonight. Then why are you out here then? What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad? Yeah. Cause that ain't a child, bro. I promise you that's not a child. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. Oh my... Oh, yo. I hope we're not trying to let this thing in, bro. Because, bro, there's no way. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. He. When he does go out, he always leaves me a yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was gross. Why would you drink the beer? You're not even of age. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here in one piece? Are you afraid of the visitors? Yeah. How did you get here in one piece? I mean, there's people outside or teenagers just sitting around like there's nothing happening with the world. So, I don't know. Everything feels like it's the opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. That's crazy. Imagine that. Imagine a world like that. You can't go out during the day because you'll basically die. That's crazy, bro. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, definitely a visitor. Or is there? Yep. We not letting you in. I'll get your dad for you? Yeah, I mean, he's not a visitor because he didn't kill me, but I guess we'll get her dad. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. Either put the big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. How is that? They look nothing. All right. You know what? Someone at the door again? Y'all think I'm finna let it thing in? I can't even speak. Do y'all really think I'm gonna let that in? That is no. That is a no. Okay, I'm tall, but that is too tall for a human being. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable, but I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is crappy sometimes, you know? So what do you say? My good man, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You sure you won't make any trouble? Alright. I don't trust this now one bit. Do y'all see this thing? Look at his nails! You can't even see his face. He looks like he's smiling, bro. I don't know. I don't know about this. I'm gonna ask you, sure you're not a visitor? Even though that's a dumb question. Do I look like one of those monsters?
Absolutely.
What type of question is that? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight effing answer asking that directly anyway. You're right about that. You are right about that. That was kind of, yeah, okay. That kind of makes sense. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did it kick you out of your previous shelter? He kind of asked that already. What else would I do otherwise? Just stand outside and wait for the sun to take my skin? No, I think I'd prefer to avoid that. As long as I'm alive, I'll look for someone to talk to. If that isn't here, maybe I'll get lucky somewhere else. If I have an ounce of luck left in this life, it might just be someone who's not a complete a-hole. Oh, okay. I mean, here's the thing. I thought that little girl was a visitor too, cause she didn't look like a regular human. Actually, she didn't look human at all, if I'm being honest. But in fact, you know, she was real. She was a real human. So I guess they just look weird in this game. So that's gonna catch me off guard a couple of times. So we really gotta like, wait. But didn't he say something about like signs and stuff too? Like, all right, we'll figure it out. You know what? We'll let him come in. I know that's a stupid decision. I really know that's a stupid decision. Very stupid decision, but we'll let him come in. Am I making the right decision? I don't know, because he looks like a freaking Slender Man. Listen, man, I'm by myself too, so he didn't ask if I was by myself, so alright, you know what? Fine. If I die, it's my fault. Oh. I don't like that. Thank you. Trust the people that doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Oh my, y'all saw that, right? Wait, so he's inside. Someone's knocking again. Hello? She looks even worse. Yeah, I don't want to talk to you. It's just simple as that. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? How'd you end up here? That's what I'm saying. Who are these people? Like, and you just don't look like, why is she like yeah, who are you? I live out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. Hehehe. I actually worked the register at a local store. At one point, I mean, I don't anymore. They fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everybody or everything. but I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon, please. I mean, would they really give us a visitor on the first night? Like, it's I don't like this, because how can you tell if it's a visitor or not? Or can't you? You can't tell. You just have to like, you have to think, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, I can't tell who's a visitor and who's not a visitor, because they all look weird. They all look like freaking monsters. So, like, this is not a wise decision, but I'm gonna let him in. I'm gonna let him in. She looked a little bit more normal here, I guess. With at least, like, she's smiling. Like, she looks a little bit more normal. Thank you, haha. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I gotta live a little longer. Thank you. And somebody else is at the door. All right, what's good? Hello, anyone alive in there? That's already off. Yeah, you're on the chopping block already, bud. Mind let me in? Don't bang on my door. Why don't you knock on your own dang door or head instead? Kinda normal, but hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping. I wake myself up, or I wake myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know. Not that there's much to the point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did. Dang it, I was digging a grave. One of them, some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging, then bam, the shovel hit something. I thought it was a rug. No, a hand reached out from the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And the guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back, didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Do y'all think he's telling the truth? I don't know if he's telling the truth, but he's the only normal looking one. I feel like that's bad. I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know. He might be one. Because he's the only, like, I guess, normal looking one. Like, he doesn't look like crazy like the other ones. Maybe the other ones were visitors. I don't know. Look, I'm not a good decision maker, but we gonna let him in. I'm gonna die. The thanks? That's not a good response. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified of those visitors. Might be right behind me. So nobody else is coming tonight? Bro, I better hope I did good. I hope I didn't let a visitor in, bro, because I feel like I let one in. I think I let one in, y'all. I don't know. One of them is a visitor. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. I kind of knew that already. Avoid contact. I don't like that. It's playing in my left ear. I don't like that. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to identify or to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Ew. So they can't have perfect teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. So you can see the facial differences too. I'm assuming that's a visitor because that face is just devious. That looks like a regular person. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. We don't care. Okay, so can we test them? He said something about testing them. Oh, here's the guy. He's very intimidating. Yes, was there something you wanted? I need to test you. Oh, so I think we can only test one of them, right? Only because, remember what the guy says. So I'm not going to test them yet. Unless that was our only chance. I believe in chain of the catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. Sanity tearing on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It's efforted us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop effing blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the paint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciated it, so why bother?" Like, his side profile looks like a regular dude, just like freakishly tall. Anybody else in here?
What the hell no?
Wish some visitors would just go back underground. Oh, so we can do this for all of them. This is kind of crazy. All right, let's not. Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know actually. That's already a bad sign. I might have to test them. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading. They just lie there quiet. I used to know every grave, whose were, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Oh, I don't like that. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone. Like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? All right, what about the kitchen? All right, nobody in the kitchen. I feel like the most normal one was the super tall guy, really. Like the way they both sitting, I think they both visitors. I think you're a visitor, bro. I don't know, you might be a visitor. Any other guy too. The tall guy might not be a visitor. You never know. I hope all this ends soon. How did you lose your house? I remember it like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to. But as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet light, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed. Then suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down on the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. She didn't end her story like the other ones did. She a little suspicious. Oh, all right. I don't know who to test. Cause can you test somebody? Let me check again. Wait, that's not wrong thing. Okay, so you have the option. I think you can only test one time. So we have to be very precise. We have 3 people. The ones I really want to test is mainly him and the girl. Cause the other guy, he didn't like, I mean, all right, the 2 guys, they seem kind of genuine. I don't know. I don't think so, but we gonna test the girl, bro. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what you gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Oh, okay. I just had my teeth fixed.
Bruh.
Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever there?
Bruh.
Yeah, get out of my house. You're a visitor. Like, how can you not remember? You just said, hold on. She just said she just got her teeth done and then doesn't remember she went to the dentist. Get her out. Kick her out. Put her into the sun. God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. That looks like perfect white teeth to me. So, do I fit the description?
Wow.
Leave her alone? Pull out the gun? Oh, shoot. I mean, that was perfect white teeth, so... But what if I'm wrong? I mean, I feel like... No. Wait. No. I ain't gonna be the Mr. Nice Guy no more. You wanna know why? She literally fits the description, number one. Number two, she can't even remember if she went to the dentist or not. I think we have to kill her. So let's pull out the blicky real quick. I'm a visitor? How? It can't be? Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get a run out of my own head. Shoot her or hear her out? Why did they do this to me? Well, all right. Here's the thing. If I hear her out, will I get another chance to kill her? Let's hear her out again. Okay. Wait, there's more. I went to the hospital last week because of my back, I think. All right. She keeps forgetting. She keeps saying, I think. Did I also go to the dentist then? How much did I spend? Yeah, we killing her. She fit the description. I'm scared of dying. Wait. I can't cover my eyes. Do you have some kind of bandage? Oh my God, she was a visitor. Oh my God. I made the right decision. She was a freaking visitor, bro. I just seen a notification. Bro. I had two test things. I had two of them. So I could have used it on the other one. If I should have just shot her. So I could have asked the other dude in here if he was a visitor or not too. Dang, all right. That's crazy, bro. I knew she looked suspicious, bro. I knew she was suspicious. So I guess we go back in our rooms, because I mean, is there anywhere else we didn't check? Like, she was in here. Is there anybody in the bathroom? We didn't let anybody else in, so. Does the phone work? Use phone. Oh, we can call the neighbor. Oh, let's call the neighbor. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? Yeah, I killed a visitor. I didn't know bro was rocking like that. Bro put out the shot. He was like, yeah, you about to die. How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it is or it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably the best not to jump into conclusions though. Maybe they just maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. But here's my thing though. She said that and then proceeds to say she doesn't remember. That's just sus to me. And I mean, I was right though, because it literally said no visitors in the house or something like that on the reward thing I got for Steam. So take people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. You got a family in there. I wouldn't even. She's begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytimes is not an option. So we just go out for night walks. Dangerous, I know, but what else can we do? Or what else can I do? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time, if I remember right. You did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on TV or radio ads. Got any questions? Bye, hang up, take care. All right. Well, I guess we go to sleep because I mean, we one of them was a visitor. So all right, we really, and I mean really, got to be careful with who we pick, cause you maybe. Okay, radio. To catch signal, turn on the right knob to do this. Oh, what? Okay. Simple, you send your photos. Just send your photos to say an email. Okay. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. Eyes, teeth, and fingernails. Eyes, teeth, and fingernails. Keep that in mind. Okay, so The way to tell if it's a visitor or not, eyes, teeth, and fingernails, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what he meant. You never know. And somebody's knocking on the door. All right. Well, first, let's check the windows. Wait, I forgot to do that.
Damn.
The bodies of the teenagers are laying on the ground. Someone killed them? It appears it have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Bro! These visitors are no joke then. It got 3 bodies. One of them doesn't even have a half a body. Oh, we got a problem. If the visitors can do that, bro, we got problems. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window, and they're outside just having a lollydagger day. Or sorry, night. Walking around knowing that there's monsters out there that's literally eating people in half. Like, come on, bro. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. Only for a moment. Oh, yeah, we definitely playing the game not to let the visitors in then. We gotta really, like, be real precise. Oh my god! A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footprint. That is 190% a visitor, bro. That's the visitor form. What in the freak? There are strange folds in his skin? Yeah. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. That's a visitor then, right? Because it's trying to act like a human. It's trying to imitate a human. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel the same sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. So it is a visitor. Oh my god, that is a visitor. Oh my, that is horrifying to see. All right, who's knocking? Hey, since the energy in here is stagnant, something very bad is developing within. Do y'all see that satanic sign right there? Is that satanic? I can't tell. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, what are you talking about? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. You don't look normal. You don't even... Alright, 1, you literally have a satanic sign on your freaking neck. 2, I don't like how your mouth and facial features are. Your eyes are too big, your eyebrows too skinny, your nose is too skinny, your mouth is too skinny. Typical Leo, am I right? What the frick is she talking about? I'm not letting her in, bro. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I was about to say negligent. 2 different words. Neglected, I suppose. I suppose I should start with informations. Okay, and there are prison guards in your prior. What is she? Yo, I'm not reading all this, bro. She's just yapping. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? So you're not interested in working on yourself, is what you're saying? No interest in becoming a better you? What a tragedy. Ew. Look at her teeth. Her teeth it's not like white or whatever, but the other ones, the visitor's teeth it was like that too. That was like messed up. But then when you actually checked her, she actually had white teeth. So you can't really tell. Also, I'm also not letting her in because I don't know if that's satanic or not. I don't deal with that stuff. I don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about Leos and stuff like that. I don't know what she's on. But we just gonna, yeah. I shall make sure to manifest you a terribly explosive, what? Explosive bout of diarrhea? What the frick is she? Yo, I'm glad we didn't let her in. What the frick is wrong with her? Freaking imbecile? Is the weirdo still out there? I don't like that. That is just... I hope she gets eaten by that thing if she isn't one. Alright, who's knocking? Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. See, that's already a bad sign if you said heat doesn't bother you. The sun's literally exploding, so. Mind if I some peace in your home? How long have you been looking? I never once found peace. So, a long time. The heat doesn't bother you? Take off your jacket. Why would we want her to take off her jacket? I mean, the only thing, well, they said teeth, fingernails, and eyes. Let's just ask this one. I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death? Or no death. Sorry. Alright, let me pop a mint real quick. Should we let her in? I mean, y'all can't answer that for me because it's not a live stream, it's a video, so I don't know what to do. She seems sus, but at the same time, I don't know. Like, if we're talking about a realistic situation, since I have a gun, I'm not letting anybody in. But since this is a game, I guess we'll let her in. I guess. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit too low, but it's fine. Somebody else gonna knock at the door? Oh, I don't like that. Alright, who else at the door? There, much better? What in the hellhole is happening here? Oh, howdy! My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. So, that first interaction with him, first of all, is he grabbing her? Like, is he controlling her? Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. I would help her, but I feel like, yeah, nah. Would you mind if he crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Does my house look like a safe place for you? Yeah, what if you're trouble? Well, I guess we can go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though she needs a little rest. Can we stay here just for a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Yeah. Of course she can, honey. Will you say something? I mean, help! 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 She's really tired, I'm sorry. But maybe we can talk together another day if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you out like this. Yeah, I'm not letting him in. Because what if that is... So what if he is a freaking... Okay, there's two things. One, he's just an abusive freaking husband. Two, it's a visitor and he's taking control of an actual person trying to get into my house so he can eat me and everybody else. That's really the only two options. So we're gonna... Yeah. Please, friend, forgive my instances, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She tries quickly and I do anything for her. You understand? He's trying to manipulate himself to come in. Do y'all know how suspect that is? He's trying to manipulate me to come in. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your dick. I'm too tired to. Yeah, that whole situation just so suspect because this is like you're literally trying to manipulate yourself in. Like, no, once you're starting doing that, if I say no, that means a no. Looks like no one else is coming for the night. All right. Smells like someone died tonight. Uh-oh. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated. It literally says abbreviated, my guy. As FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under their fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from underground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale, manic, but first some ads. It says it smells like somebody has died, he said. We're gonna come back to him. You seem normal. Is she in here? Wait, we let somebody in, right? If only there was a little warmth. Yeah, we're gonna test you. What do you want to check? Oh, hands or teeth? Hands or teeth? Ah, woo. Let's check hands. Nails? Sure, I'll show you. I'll trim them off after all, so you can take a look. Did y'all see her nails? I'm not hearing her out. Forgive me, please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but I'm not hearing this out. So where's the tall guy? We just blasted her. She must have ate the tall guy, bro. Cause you remember when he said he woke up, he said it smells like somebody died. The tall guy's not there. I think he was the only normal one in here. Cause he got eaten. He's not in here. Should we check his hands or teeth? Let's check teeth this time. Alright. He's clear. He's clear. He's safe. Yeah, I'm gonna need some glasses cause playing a game for over an hour and 20 minutes at the middle of the night, it's not fun. I'm gonna need like them blue light glasses, bro. I'm gonna get them. I don't know when. Let's call a neighbor and tell him we killed 2 visitors. Hey neighbor, you saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. Mother talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something ever happens or something happens to her. She's my world, my whole world. Is that okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at my home, she said she saw a face in the grass. Oh. Trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. So that thing was y'all, the way it was just standing there, it was just so creepy. I'm making that the thumbnail of the video, as a matter of fact. It was just so creepy, bro. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that what I don't even know how to say that word. We'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Alright, it's time to go night-night. It's time to hopefully recruit normal people for once. So I feel like everybody I talked to last night was a visitor. Why is he banging? That is not... I don't like how he's banging. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. I wonder what they're talking about. Maybe talking about soil samples? Or looking for someone or somewhere to set up a base. The music's different too. It's slower. It's like more... I don't know. Also, the music in this game is absolutely like insane, like in a good way. I don't like that freaking banging. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are laying on the ground. Looks like they've been all there, all day. 2 FEMA, just call them FEMA employees are sitting next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away those corpses. You get to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left or rotting out there. See a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad. Okay. So it's okay, we know what this is. Yeah, can they come to my door and kill whoever this is? Howdy. Y'all see how the music changed? Oh, he's a visitor, 100%. I'm not letting you in. Straight to the point. I'm asking what he wants. I know he's a visitor for sure. He looks like that pale thing that was just standing there all... What do you want? ... Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I've got a gun? Hey, don't tell me you got a gun. Wait till he comes in the house and then you blast him with the gun, alright? I don't need anything from you? No, you don't. So... Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, 110% visitor! No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear somebody whispering inside. Who knows where they'll be in a few days? Yo! Hold on, we gonna pause the game. Can you pause the game? Oh, we can. Yo, that was crazy. If we didn't have nobody in there with us, we would have probably died. Or not, because we have a shotgun in our hip, so. But either way, that is horrifying. Bro, the way he smiled, that was definitely that pale man that was standing there. That is terrifying, bro. Alright, somebody's at the door. Oh. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. This is like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Yes, it's mine. So, can I come in then? Or are you just gonna leave me out here? I love how they just ask, like, oh, can I come in? Or are you just gonna leave me out here? You know, you gotta let me in. I don't have to let you in. I couldn't find a basement or anything, or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. Bro, she looks like... She's like Mona Lisa almost. I don't know why. What are you doing hiding out in basements? Where are your parents as a little girl? Let's ask this one. I'm traveling, I guess. I want to see the world, different places maybe. I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements, whatever that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, so try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. I mean, she didn't make any weird faces and she's not giving creepy like that. She's just giving whatever. But like that could be that could be deceiving though. That could be deceiving. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean, I see why we want to let people in, because if we're alone, freaking Mr. Monster is gonna come back and maybe kill us. So let's be thoughtful here. Let's let her in. Let's let her in, because she actually seems genuine. So we're gonna let her in. No way, woo. You even got a carpet, sweet. But whatever. I don't know what the guards are doing. They didn't see the pale white man at my door going. All right, who's knocking? So we meet again. Music changed again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. Who the frick are you, Baldy? Freaking, yo, yo. You like one of the monsters from freaking the back rooms or something. It's strange. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. Let's just start with the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed the words. Goodness me. How shockingly relevant. Though, I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. Do you believe in that? What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I can explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination, or whatever. So, he didn't want to come in or anything. I think it's just a chill guy. Okay, that's interesting. So it was like one person, well, two people, actually. Well, if we're talking, it was two regular people and one visitor, 100% visitor. So I guess we go to sleep now. That was horrifying, bro. I can't get that out of my head. That visual image of him, just, Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. So I'm assuming like that, and I don't know about that, but according to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. You're still here. Oh, we have 3 different chances, by the way, too. Okay, she's in here. She genuinely seems chill, but we're gonna have to check her. Let's make a wise choice here. Let's talk to her first. Oh, I'm sick of all this. All right, so blood red eyes. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out. I wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed the backpack, a couple of sodas, some snacks, snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice. Not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own damn boss. Let's check you. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with, oh man. We have 3 things to check. This is getting worse. Okay, let's check the eyes. You know what? You know what? That's red eyes. I always thought I'd be the one to end myself. She wasn't a visitor, bro. She wasn't even a visitor. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh my god. Oh, shoot, bro. She wasn't a visitor. Bro, she had red eyes though. Was she high? Somebody's not. That's unfortunate. Okay. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. We forgot to call him too. Dang, bro.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. The pale, creepy man is standing out there in the street smiling. That's somebody's head. That is somebody's head right there. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier. His face is frozen in a terrified. Yo, if the soldiers with guns are dying, we have an issue. And that is our issue right there. What is he, the super soldier of the freaking visitors? Like, what the freak? You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death? So we just murking people out here. The entire squad of soldiers that just arrived yesterday are dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing a head. Did that pale creepy stranger kill them all? We have a very big situation then. If he's able to take on all them soldiers with big guns, he's able to take on me with my shotgun. That's an issue. Oh, soldier, good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups, so if we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. He has a gun behind him, so our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response protocol or predicate, whatever it's said. I don't know. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Does FEMA have a plan of action? So what happens next? Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll have to take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have to complete a few tests so we can. Oh no! If he leaves, oh no! No! He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. He's safe here. He's not a visitor. I checked everything. We'll have to complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. Yes, once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. He took my guy. He was cool too, bro. Y'all think I'm letting that in? I'm sorry, those things in? Bro, they're 100% visitors. Do you maybe have a room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's going to actually explode. Fine, I'll let him in. I'll let him in. Think you help me bring her in? I think our parents' deaths worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while here. Okay, so we just let 2 people in the house. We're definitely checking them because some of them is sick and, you know, they could be just faking. So throughout this part, I'm just gonna start skipping parts that's not really important where they just start yapping because, I mean, you really don't have to see all that. It's just taking up more time. Oh, hi. Let me in. This is the daughter. Wait, but what if something is... What? Because their house was on fire. So what if something took her skin or something like that? Can they do that? I don't know if they can do that. Or what if something's like actually acting like her? You never know. Listen, you gotta think big. What happened? My daddy, they killed my daddy. Who did? Why did they do that? Who did? Visitors came, took to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. We'll let her in. You help me? I'm scared. Yeah, we'll let her in. Only because I don't like that. But only because she was in the beginning. But we're gonna double check and make sure that's actually her though. All right, bro. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do y'all see this? Perfect white teeth. She looks like a monster. Look at her neck. The cat ain't gonna do it. Look, the cat's on there on his own, bro. I'm sorry. As much as I love cats, I have a cat myself, but my life isn't worth a cat's life, okay? And it surely isn't worth whatever this thing is. Do you open or not? What do you want? Do you know the bald man? That's a weird question to ask. Let's ask what do you want. Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg, don't know. Give me whatever. Open, yes or no. They tell me to come in, so I came in. How'd you find my house? Who are you? Yeah. I dance. Ballad, you can tell. Someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. I don't think you're human. She's not human. Do you see here? Yo, she's disproportionate. That is not human. That is a disproportionate visitor. I don't think you're human. Prove to me you're a person. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm a ballerina. Well, you decide what we want to do? Bro, get the frick on. Look at Kitty. Think again. Yo, get on. You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me. Yeah, get on, bro. Skedaddle. Like, good job, bro. Freaking looking like that. Like, good afternoon. You are watching this news, or you're watching the news. Due to a sharp increase is suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting a new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to a nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification protocol. Hairless armpits. But what if they what if they shave though? That's the thing. Like that's kind of a hard one, really. Like what if they shave, you know? FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. So are they talking like no hair at all? Like I'm talking nothing. You never had anything grow there? Because if that's the case, then okay, that's a reasonable cause. But if there's like little spots there, like you know how it's like little spots, like you know when you cut your hair, it's like little spots there of hair and stuff like that. Like that, you know, you had hair before. So the agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. They're sus. We're gonna check on them in a minute. Okay, there she is. Why do they have to make her face like that? Where's her eyebrows? I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came and started talking and dad said they were wrong. They said, Daddy. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but yeah, she actually seems like she's not a monster, bro. This is the end. How are you holding up? I feel like there's a blanket of chains draped around or over my entire body. It's all so very, very heavy, and it's weighing me down. I won't take it off. How's the sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed for her yet, but thanks for asking me. Depression can make things really complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens and we need to run, she won't even find it herself and stand up, or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. We're testing both of them. We're starting off with the sick one. Do it already? Let's start off with the teeth. You wanna knock them out? She's straight. She's straight. I want to check her teeth as well, but alright, she's safe. She's safe. Let's check your hands. Oh, why? She's safe. Alright, let's see what hell we're dealing with today. You're looking at the ruins of the family's neighbor's house. What in the hell am I looking at here? A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. That's crazy, bro. You see a human skull decorating a stack while wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out his teeth. Can't even speak. So that sun is that hot to burn your skin? That's crazy. That must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that the grisly display is a threat probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Female officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. So they're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons and prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Exactly what I'm thinking. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. With female, we're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, and yes, but we allow them time will rest. Okay, they took her. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspect visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. I don't like this. He's banging on my door. All right. He just won't leave me alone. He just won't leave me alone, you freaking weirdo. So you're still holed up in there, I see? What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit. He's doing his job? Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Get your killing machine self off my property before I shotgun you, even though it's probably not gonna do much to you. You're like the freaking, you're like the king of all visitors, aren't you, huh? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. I can't do anything. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of a disaster? Cosmic calamity? Death? Listen, you alone? No, I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean? Yes, things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. If you don't open the door, ah! What the frick? Anyways, if you don't go, bang, bang, bang. Yo, you've been seeing all the crap going on? He's not coming in. Oh, I see. You're an effing moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor more receptive to my genius, whatever he said. See you in hell, shrimp something. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet out here at night. Good evening. May I come in? Were you watching the house? Are you looking for something? Why do you ask? Well, I'm simply looking for the same thing everyone else. Safety, and perhaps, if I'm lucky, some conversation to keep the boredom at bay. And with it being so quiet, I didn't think anyone lived here, so I thought to myself, I'll take a look. But the door was locked, and I decided it would be polite to knock before breaking it down. Where did you come from? There's a hospital downtown, but, well, it's rather a long story. We'll let him in. Well, I don't know. I hope I'm making the right decision here. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been delayed or deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Oh my god. How many signs do we have to do, bro? Aura-fill photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Okay. She looks like the Ring, bro. Leave her alone. I'm gonna check her. Okay. I want my mommy. Oh, hand her over to FEMA. Notice. It's okay, but I wish I was home. Where can I go home? Maybe later. It's being renovated. Not anytime soon. Should we just be real with her, or should we just be nice and just? I feel bad for her. Let's be nice. Okay, so they're coming to get me then soon then, right? And I'll take me out into a new house. Oh, they took me back to the same old one. Are they making a new room? Daddy's still coming for me, right? You should stay here for now. I'm not going anywhere without Daddy. He's coming to get me, right? I saw him get up and leave. I was running away, but I saw him. So is her dad dead or alive? Like, what happened to the hospitals? Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospitals. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving and making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. So if you get destroyed by a visitor, you become one, is what I'm hearing. In the end, FEMA showed up, and well, they decided the crowds were a threat to an outbreak, contamination, whatever it said, contamination, whatever. So they look at all the patients to quarantine the zones and the hospitals, and well, they just shut down. So photo. Let's shot a photo. Take a photo of you, no problem. You have to thoroughly check every little thing. I'll only assume what's part of it. Okay. Remember the photo they showed where it took a picture and it was just like, yeah, amazing. Do you truly believe in aura photography? Do you charge your water in front of a TV too? Yeah, I don't know, man, because when I took that photo, it was real suspect. I kind of feel bad. Well, I don't know. It's just the decision making in this game is just crazy. I don't know if I can trust them, you know? Let's take them out. No, don't shoot, please. I'm just... New music. See a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if she's alive or he's alive or dead. Tear straight, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands a man responsible of a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. So he's just offing people. I mean, it is what it is. You got freaking monsters out here, so... Panicked people rushed to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. So you know what that means. Yeah. I'm waiting for it. Oh. There's a fire. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighborhood or a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Social report of nature visitors. Okay. Phone number is 025. Okay. When a grown-ups invite there, they let them come over. Okay. What should I... Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? We had to kill her It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. You killed your own child? Don't judge me. She was a visitor. All the signs matched. There was no doubt. I mean, if she's showing all the signs, then yeah. Alright. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's house, ruined house. Okay. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. Is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Bro, he was banging at my door, bro. I don't like that. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looked completely insane. His jacket is covered, torn out, teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope he's not. Hope he's not your enemy. I can't speak. I don't like that banging on my door. You gonna stop doing that? Well, that's unfortunate. On the pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. All right, let's see who's banging on my door like this, because I'm about to shoot them. Hey kid, how you holding up? Hey kid, how you holding up in there? Or how you? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to, no more. He seems genuine. I'll let him in. Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe him down. Won't let a little varmint within a mile of this place. Yo, how's it hanging? Bummer. It's cool, bro. I get it. No hard feelings. Take care of yourselves, my dude, and your homies. Yeah, I don't smoke in real life, so... Oh, somebody else is knocking. That's a freaking zombie. That's not even a visitor. That's a zombie at that point. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? That's my question. Oh, I got caught in a midday sun, cough cough, while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left of my squad. The rest, the boss would have just let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? What are you gonna do? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. The visitors came. The whole point of the hospitals went to up smoke. Dang. Hard to get treatment if you can trust who you're treating ya. There's cough. No helping me now. I have to be better off putting those fires out and dying. Oh, dang, bro. See, you're gonna have to. You're on your own, bud. I have too many people in here. He looks like an actual zombie. I feel bad for him, but like, bro, the maximum people I'm keeping in here is 3. I'm gonna let him go. I have a slip of paper with me. It's some kind of important document. I'll give it to you if you let me in. Let me in. Let me live my final days in peace. All right, fine. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave this slip to paper at work, telling us FEMA to report, or FEMA quarantine zone. Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Okay. So he was good. He was good. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. Suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplishments or whatever he said. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh, what? Silence in the hairbanger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us, all filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in our webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive. Tangled deep in sickly sustenance. I don't. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Okay, whatever. Oh my, bro, he looks like a zombie, bro. Okay, he's in here with her. So sharp, any one of us could be a visitor. You're into it, right? More of a ranger kid. I live way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Said I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No, sir. What if one of them was a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I'm asleep. It's so goddamn hot. How you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Dang it. I don't think I'll hold on much longer than a week. I did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of our guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've gotten anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Should we hand them over? I feel bad. Let's hand them over. What, you're giving it back? Not gonna come for me. So you could. I'm doing teeth, bro. Yeah, he's fine. All right, we're gonna do one more night, then we're going to sleep, or I'm going to sleep. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. The little remains of the basement seems to be intact. Small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Not for long. Got that pale white guy out there. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully, not to be heard by female officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and areas moving former residents' homes. Now the hanged man look like a grim welcome sign. Crazy work. Alright, who's knocking? Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We've recently had to go to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. Let's like this one. We're still studying the case or the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. Yes, but this time we'll need two? Bro, come on. Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over. Everything will be back to normal soon. Remember, help us. Alright, thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. Oh, it's the guy and the other guy. Okay, that's fine. I just let both of them in, so. Alright, somebody's at the door again. Yes, your house is perfect. What is he, Quan Chi from Mortal Kombat? Yes, everything is perfect. Everything is so perfect. Yo, get off my property. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death has taken a liking unto your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. That's probably what he would sound like. Who even are you and why are you dressed up like that? We are the hair bangers. Yeah, we are the hair bangers of a new faith. The orators. It's 5 in the morning. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. Come on. Of a holiday doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We all simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So, what does he want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. Perhaps they'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission.
Wow.
Then I'll just shoot you all? Oh my god. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come while you sleep. They'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike as match. I skipped it. Freak. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. So did we just let a random stranger in? Alright, we know who this is. Oh, no we don't. Oh, it's the guy with the AK. Keeping your distance, huh? Good, that improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What is the gear? Is it supposed to make you visitor proof? Visitor proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I'll pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to make. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning to clean up this filth? Hold it. You already asked your questions now. I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Females have been taking people. No clue they're coming back. Yeah, visitors. Just one, half naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Alright, yeah, Homebuck said I'm killing him. Alright. Oh. Oh. Why is she kinda... How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask you. Do you live here after all? You look unusual. So you notice things. Do you like it? I can't tell if she's trying to manipulate her way into getting in the house, or is she actually trying to hit on me? People keep remarking on my looks lately, even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I used to pray that my father would drop dead. Is that enough? What the freak? Let me go with people. That's not changing. I get it. Not many people know how to listen without jumping in with a, well, I had it worst. Connecting with other people is hard. You're not the only one who struggles with that. I can help you if you want. Baby, you could practice on me. Maybe we could try connecting together? Is she serious? She basically just saying she wants to smash. Should I let her in? A little tempted, but she's definitely trying to be, she's definitely a visitor. She might be a visitor. If we gonna check, we definitely gonna be checking you. Because the other two girls are fine. We know they're not visitors, but you, on the other hand, I don't trust you, so. You can come in, come in. Let's escape from all the horrors of this world together. Just you and me. I'm sure we can distract ourselves with something better than paranoia and endless self-pity. Bro, we just let a freaking hooker in, bro. I know we did.
Bruh.
She in my bed too. She won it. So we're about to go get down and dirty tonight. All right. Well, we're about to get down and dirty in the bed with her tonight. Good afternoon. Oh, we gained 3 again. So is she normal? She might be normal. She just might be a whore. That's the problem. Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Oh. An individual showing the condition comes to your door. Do not engage. Wait for a schedule of FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are. Await further instructions. That's it for the latest. Is there something on your mind? Why does she keep calling me baby, bro? I don't. We just met. Like, what the freak? It's cozy more than I expected, all the things considered. Thanks for letting me in. I thought I might end up on the streets before dawn. And you? How do you feel? I'm fine. Survival's what's important. I like the attitude. Looks good on you. But don't bottle it all up, okay? Emotions have a nasty way of spilling out. Bro, we got our freaking... Let's check on her. Look, I'm not gonna test her. If she's not eating anybody or she's not killing anybody, I'm not testing her. She's okay. I forgot to even let them in. I didn't even let them in. Wait, I didn't even let them in. They came in themselves. Worry not, homeowner. We won't be in any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be a long, hard one. Let's test the woman. We'll test her real quick.
What more do you want from me?
Bro, listen. They literally, like, she literally has perfect white teeth. That is like the worst sign. That is the first and worst sign. Okay, and she's in my bed, so she's gonna eat me. As attractive looking as you want to be, I might have to end you. What do I do? Should we do more tests? You know what? All right. Let's do more tests. Let's do more tests. Right? If she eats anybody, let it be these buffoons in here. I don't care about them, not one bit. But that'll do it for this. I will finish the game, hopefully next episode. I've been recording for literally 3 hours. This is almost as long as my Poppy Playtime video. This may be one of the longest videos on the channel yet. So please show me all the support. Leave a like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. I am having so much fun with this game so far. A lot of reading, but I don't mind it. I need to get better at my reading anyway, because I suck at reading. But thank you guys if you watched all the way through, which I'm genuinely surprised if you did watch all the way through. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace out.